was on Easter Sunday.
Justice James Heiple reduced to tears after a day of heated and emotional testimony at the Capitol. Good evening to you. I'm Susan Finzen.
And I'm Jerry Lambert. A long day of testimony for Illinois' embattled Supreme Court Justice today.
James Heiple spent most of the day giving his version of events to lawmakers who could decide his future on the bench. Sean McLaughlin was at today's hearing, and he joins us live now from the Capitol with the latest.
Susan, the House Investigative Committee heard more than 10 hours of testimony today, including 5 hours from Supreme Court Justice James Heiple. While admitting poor judgment and misunderstandings, Heiple says his actions weren't intentional. And he said this to the committee today.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to the members of this committee?
I do.
Thank you.
After having his actions bashed by several witnesses in the past couple of days, Justice James Heiple defended himself today. Heiple tells the House Investigative Committee most of his run-ins with the police between 1992 and 1996 were the result of misunderstandings. On the charge, he flashed his court identification card to a Mason City police officer in an attempt to dodge a speeding ticket. Heiple says his now-deceased wife was ill, and he was rushing her home.
And she was having difficulty breathing, so we headed back to Beacon.
Intending to spend the night in Springfield, she was
yes, but
having difficulty breathing.
She was suffering.
Heiple also dismissed allegations that he ordered a court employee's pay to be cut because she worked for his opponent in the 1990 election.
I always liked and respected Bonnie Welch, and still do.
You won.
And I won. I had no reason. I had absolutely nothing against her or the man I had run against.
Heiple's attorney says now that all the testimony's out in the open, the committee's decision should be an easy one.
No matter what they think of Justice Heiple and what he's said or done in his whole life, he has not committed an impeachable offense.
Justice Heiple was the last witness scheduled to testify before that committee. After 3 long, grueling days of testimony, we're told the committee will take the day off tomorrow, regroup on Friday, and begin the long, tedious task of sifting through some pretty conflicting testimony. And that committee has until next Monday to make a decision to the full House as to whether or not Heiple's actions are impeachable.
All right, Sean McLaughlin reporting live from the state capitol tonight.